In the United States alone, the average cost per student per year to attend grade school is $11,500. This amounts to about $571 billion per year. The public school system will employ roughly 3.3 million teachers this year alone, and the average cost to build one of these elementary schools today is about $7.4 million. Seems like numbers to a country who can afford it, right? Well, what about the other countries? Where do they fall short? If you look at America today, especially its youth, does it ever dawn on you what it is exactly that we take for granted? Our tunnel vision drive to see life so narrow at times, I stop briefly to ponder. Who is it exactly we serve? Many would argue their parents or even their lifestyles, etc., but very few would ever answer the youth. We invest so much time in our everyday lives that we forget. It is them who will be taking over what we're taking care of now. While very few understand this logic, those who do sit and think of ways of how they can give back. Some pay commissions by donations or even spreading awareness with words and petitions. But how often do you actually get to visit the root of the cause? Myself and 21 others decided to put finances aside and give something more valuable than any tangible donation. Time. And what we got in return is far beyond what any of us could have ever bargained for. The purpose of the Manifest Bottle School trip, as stated, is simple: to build schools. Schools for the youth in communities where either schools don't exist for miles or the existing infrastructures are just not sustainable enough to safely hold a class on any given day. And for existing nonprofit organizations, they make something that seemed unaffordable then a milestone now. Each 2-classroom bottle school costs between $12,000 and $15,000. That's where we come in. Sort of. They're called bottle schools because they use these plastic bottles filled with non-biodegradable trash for the purpose of insulation between the concrete walls. A bottle stuffed with trash by hand. A bottle that takes 2 hours to fill, when it takes 6,200 bottles to complete one 2-classroom school alone. The cement, mixed entirely from scratch, from 21 people with no experience in mixing cement whatsoever. Well, except for this guy. That's Dave Watson. He's been here before many times. During the entire stay, the community did so much for us. They danced for us, so we danced for them. We taught them how to wobble. They were too shy, so we danced some more. We even taught each other how to dance, and they joined. They performed for us, taught us their history, their culture, fed us their food, taught us how to make their food, and to always be clean before eating. We taught them how to wash their hands. Honestly, there is no way to describe what happened in detail in Guatemala. But what I will say is this: it sure was worth it. To the 22nd school inauguration to last 100 years and many more. To the Manifest Foundation, all the donations that help make this possible, the great country of Guatemala, and of course, World Ventures, for offering such a life-changing trip. Oh, one last thing.
You should be here. You should be here.
Hope to see you in Guatemala. Let's make history, and if it's not for you, then do it for the kids.
Con los terroristas.
And do the Harlem Shake.